Hi, welcome to Piping Engineering Training section. My name is Jaren James. I'm working as a piping engineering in oil and gas industries. After graduation or diploma, many students still don't know how to make their career better. So, after completing the graduation, the students can go to oil and gas industries for a better career. So, in this field, piping is one of the main field that an engineer or a diploma student can apply. In this section, we will be discussing more about piping engineering in oil and gas industries. Who is a piping engineer? Piping engineer is the person who is responsible for the building and design of the piping system to transport the fluids from one place to another. The fluid means liquid and gases. As I said, piping have two parts, design and building. So here we are discussing about the building section, that is fabrication and erection, as it have the largest vacancies in oil and gas field, and also more freshers can enter this part easily. Piping engineer, okay. So there will be a doubt actually what a piping engineer does. So the main duties of a piping engineers are scheduling the work, analyzing the drawings, supervision, inspection, maintenance. These are the main duties of a piping engineer in oil and gas sector. Next thing we have to look is which working procedure the piping engineer belongs. As you can see, in oil and gas fields, we have different working procedure like design, planning, fabrication, erection, inspection, and maintenance. All of these, a piping engineer can work in fabrication, erection, and inspection. Maintenance also, a piping engineer can work. After gaining experience in planning and designing sections, also a piping engineer can work. The main topics that we are studying in piping engineer course is that what is a pipe? What is the difference between pipe and tubes? Pipeline, piping, and the fittings and components that we are using in a piping system. Also, we have codes and standards like ASME, API, ASTM, ANSI, and also different symbols and abbreviations for each of these fittings and components. Next, the main part of the piping engineering is the drawings. Engineering drawings that we have isometric drawing, GAD, general arrangement drawing, P&ID, that is piping and instrumentation diagram, and also equipment layout. At last, we are also giving the drafting part of isometric drawing sections. What is a pipe? Pipe is a fitting that we are using in the piping system. Pipe is a hollow device that is used for the transportation of fluids from one place to another. The pipe have a direct contact with our human system, that is the vein. The function of the vein is to transport the fluid, that means our blood, into different sections. So same like that, the pipe is used to transfer fluids, that means liquid or gases, from one place to another. Tube. Tube is also the same as that of pipe. Only the difference is in the terms and also the transportation purpose. Pipe is used for the transportation of large distance, and tube is used for the transportation of fluids in equipments and instruments. And also the circular shape. The pipe is in circular shape and the tube is in circular, rectangle, and also sometimes in triangular shape also tubes are available. And the another difference is the terms that we are using. For a pipe, the terms are NPS, that is nominal pipe size. We are mentioning the diameter of the pipe, and also the schedule. Schedule means the wall thickness. But in the case of tube, we are using inner diameter or outer diameter in order to define the tube, and also the wall thickness is the thickness of that cross section. We already saw what is a pipe. Next, we have to see what is piping. So the difference between pipe and piping is, from the pipe we have to add some fittings and components in order to facilitate a process like transportation from one place to another. We have to use different fittings and components. For example, elbow, T, valves, flanges. These are the all fittings and components that we are using to facilitate the process. The terms piping and pipeline both are linked. So what is piping and what is pipeline? Only some differences are there. So the piping is in a certain area like a refinery, shipyards, like that area the piping is done. So piping will be having a long number of or a higher number of fittings and components. But in case of pipeline, the fittings and components that we are using is very less. It is in a straight connection and the length of the pipeline will be much bigger. And also Pipeline is used for transportation of fluids from one place to another, not exactly in a refinery or shipyard like that, from one place to another, like state to state or country to country like that. Sometimes it's also known as cross country pipeline. Let's see about fittings. We have different fittings are available. Mainly it is classified into inline and online fittings. So normally things that are elbow, reducer, T, these are all the inline fittings that we are using. All fittings have different functions. And next we can see the components. Different components are there like flanges and valves. All these have their own functions. So all together it is known as piping. The examples of inline fittings are elbow, T, reducer, coupling, end caps. And online fittings we can see OLEDs. There are a lot of online fittings are there. In online fittings we have only one online fitting is there, that is OLED. In OLED we have different types of OLEDs are there like weld OLED, sock OLED, thread OLED, nip OLED, like many other OLEDs are also there. And when coming into the components, we have flanges are there. Different functions of flanges like temporary connection, blind function, like welded flange, socket weld flange, slip-on flanges. These are the main type of flanges that we are using. And also valves. Valve function is to control the flow. And for controlling the flow, we have different types of valves are there like gate valve, globe valve, butterfly valve, check valve, and also pressure relief valve. Next, we have to discuss the main part of the piping engineering, that is drawings. So mainly, the isometric drawing is the basic drawing of piping engineer. After that, GAD, P&ID, and equipment layout. So we can see the isometric drawing here that have different parts. It is converted into mainly 4 parts. That is, you can see the graphical representation area, bill of material, title block, and the technical description area. So in graphical representation area, the drawings will be mentioned, and here you can see the directions of the pipe, different symbols you can see, joint number, symbols. So all the fittings and components will be having their own symbols. From the symbols, we can identify what type of fittings and what type of components that we are using and also their functions. So in the bill of material, all the details about the fitting and components will be mentioned. And in title block, you can see the name of the company, project, and all the things. And in technical description area, the person who draw the drawing and also who approved the drawing and the NDT testers, all these details you can be seeing this part. Next main drawing that we have to look is GAD, that is General Arrangement Drawing. Another name of this drawing is Plan Drawing. So you will be getting the top view of the system. So here you can see the top view of the system, and there are directions are mentioned. From the directions you can find the location of the pipe that we are using in the piping system. So the next drawing that we need to see is P&ID, that is Piping and Instrumentation Diagram or Process and Instrumentation Diagram. So you can see in this drawing, the process is mentioned mainly. That is, the details about piping will not be there. Only the line number will be mentioned in this drawing. So all other things will be related to instrumentation department. That is, the main instruments that we are using in this piping system, like pressure controller, pressure indicator, temperature controller, thermowell, PCV, that is pressure control valve. So all these types of instrument details we will be getting from these drawings. Operation side people, definitely they have to see this kind of drawings. So this is the third drawing that we need to see in piping engineering. Next is the job designation. After completing this, what are all the jobs that you can apply for? Starting from the base, that is the piping foreman. After the piping supervisor, piping engineer, project engineer, maintenance engineer, inspection engineers. So these are the main vacancies that in piping field they can apply. And also, if you have experience, then you can directly go for piping engineer. For a starting, that is, if it is a fresher, then he can start with piping foreman. After completing all this, the main doubt of the candidate is where we have to apply. So the different job areas that a piping engineer can apply is power plant, petrochemicals, refineries, pharmaceutical industry, EPC companies, engineering sector, energy sector, constructions, cement and fertilizing companies. So these are the main areas that a piping engineer can apply for the jobs. So these are all the main points that we discuss in piping engineering. So hope we can see in the next section. Thank you.